to our open house. We're happy to see so many smiling faces in front of us. We have a full afternoon plan, so they have me on task to be quick. As we do everything here at Marian, we always begin with everything we do with a prayer. And so we would like to begin our afternoon by introducing our Jesus Jams, which we like to call them here at Marian. And we are happy to welcome a large contingent of our freshman class, and Mrs. Matunis will lead us in our prayer today.
I'm a little short, so sorry about that. Jesus Jams is a way that the Marian students pray, and it's really a neat way because it goes beyond our first Friday adoration. It goes through sports events and throughout the school. In the middle of I teach freshman theology. In the middle of the class, somebody will say, let's sing a song, and they start. So what we would like to do is give you an example of what Jesus Jams is like. Now, it happens that you need to help us. Now, that means you can't use your hands up like this. Hands up like this, everybody, okay? We're not saying everyone's losing. This is Lord. Okay? And it goes like this. Our God is an awesome God. Okay? And you'll follow the rest of them. Keep your hands up, ready to go. Ready, guys? Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. God is an awesome God. Our God, come on, is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Now, you guys are flunking. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns. Now, it doesn't rain down here on your lap. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Come on, you can do it. Ready? Nice and loud, guys. Our God, there you go. Awesome God, He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. We speed it up. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. One more time. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. There you go. Every year our students go on a retreat. They leave here and go to a local parish on retreat. And a couple years back we had a man who taught us, who led the retreat, and he taught us a song. Now, I'm not going to make you do this. We'll pray it, and we'll pray it with you. It's called, We Want to See Jesus Lifted High. We want to see Jesus lifted high, a banner that flies across this land, that all men might see the truth and know He is the way to heaven. We want to see Jesus lifted high, a banner that flies across this land, that all men might see the truth and know He is the way to heaven. We want to see Jesus lifted high. We want to see Jesus lifted high. Step by step, we're moving forward, little by little, taking ground. Every prayer is a powerful weapon, strongholds come tumbling down and down. We want to see Jesus lifted high, a banner that flies across this land, that all men might see the want to sing. We want to sing. We want to see Jesus lifted high. Every first Friday of the month, the school is rocking from start to finish. All the religion classes, theology classes go up to the chapel and we sing. We'd like to close with one of the songs. Let's see if you know how to what we're spelling. Okay? You just have to clap your hands. Not too fast. I am a C. I am a CH. I am a CHRISTIAN. Not too fast. And I have CHRIST. My HEART. And I will LIVEETERNALLY. I am a C. I am a CH. I am a CHRISTIAN. And I have CHRIST in my HEART. And I will LIVEETERNALLY. I am a C. I am a CH. I am a CHRISTIAN. And I have CHRIST in my HEART. And I will LIVEETERNALLY. I am a CH. I am a CHRISTIAN. And I have CHRST in my HERT. And I will LIVEETERNALLY. You guys can go. Down to the cat. If you want to know what we were praying, I am a Christian and I have Christ in my heart and we live eternally. It took us, even the seniors, a long time to spell. So thank you very much.
I think you could all see that there were a lot of smiling faces up here. The fact that they're all freshmen, I think that they're to be commended. And I think if you see these students around the building today, you should take time to stop and talk to them. Many of them did not come to us from our feeder schools. So therefore, this whole religion experience daily in their lives is something new to them, and I think they've adjusted well. That's what makes Marian different. The fact that we can praise our God daily through every class and support one another in a family-type atmosphere. That's what makes us different, and we would hope that that's why you choose us. We're pretty excited about things here at Marian. Some of you may know that we just had new windows put in the whole school, except for the gym, and that's going to be done in June. It's a little drafty playing basketball games without windows, so we decided that we would wait. We also instituted, we became incorporated this year, which means we have formed our own school board that hopefully is going to help us look to the future in a lot of areas here at Marian. And so it gives me great pleasure at this time to introduce the president of our newly formed school board, Mr. Pat Riley.
Thank you. As Sister said at the beginning, we're on a tight schedule. I was told I have exactly 3 minutes. My message is brief. First of all, welcome everyone here, and I think it's an important decision that you have in front of you, the next step in your child's future. I can tell you that Marian is a wonderful school. I have 3 daughters graduate from here, and I'm delighted. And again, I think if you select this school, you will be pleased with the results, as will your child. The responsibility of the school board, as Sister mentioned, it's a brand new organization. It's really responsible for governing the school and for assuring its financial viability into the future. And I can tell you today that the future of Marian is very bright. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of good things happening. There's plenty of work to do, but at this time in our country and the state of education, there's never been a better time for Catholic education. And as I said, the future of Marian Catholic is extremely bright. I'm fortunate to have a number of members of our board are here. There's 13 of us. We're just getting started. We have a lot of things to do in the area of building and maintenance and construction, things we want to accomplish. We're going to be focusing on development and enrollment to help the school grow. But I'd like to try and introduce the members of the board that are here today. I ask them to stand, and perhaps you would give them a warm round of applause. Marge Consolo, Marge here, you can stand up please. Again, thank you so much for coming out, and enjoy the rest of the open house.
At this time, I would like to introduce our athletic director and head football coach, Mr. Stan DeCoste.
Thank you, sister. Thanks for coming. Great turnout. Excited to see people interested in Marian High School. Let me explain briefly what we have athletically at Marian High School. Our philosophy is we don't have 18 different sports. We concentrate on doing very good, doing very well at what we have, and putting our resources in that area. With that thought in mind, in the fall season we offer cross country as a varsity sport, boys and girls. Golf, which offers a boy and girl team, which is one of the few schools in the state to do that, especially at our size. Football, freshman, JV, and varsity. Volleyball, JV, and varsity. Winter, girls basketball, JV, varsity. Boys, freshman, JV, varsity. And we also have 3 independent swimmers that swim for Marian High School. Spring, which spring season is approaching. Track, boys and girls. Softball, JV, varsity. And baseball, JV, varsity. And then we go into the other activities, band, cheerleading, etc. The thing you have to understand about Marian High School, and I think it's really evident, we come from many places. And the one thing that I enjoy is I've been here for 40 years. And we come from many places, and it's really interesting to watch these young people become cultured Phillies. It's really important to see them know what wearing a Marian uniform means. Or going to an FBLA meeting representing Marian High School. Or a district chorus representing Marian High School. We come from many different places, but we really work towards one goal. And that's being the best we could be in the classroom, the best we could be in the playing field, and very important to school, the best we could be spiritually. Now you can measure us by our wins and losses, and we'll back that up against anybody. But I like when people measure us against the kind of people that come out of this school. We had our football bank last night. I can say this every year, folks. Our guest speaker, Lieutenant Commander Joe Minson, nuclear engineer, United States Naval Academy graduate. Over fall break, winter break, I spoke to my free safety who's majored in engineering at MIT. And they happen to be football players, or students who play football. Every one of these teachers over here could point to students they taught and said, they're here, they're here, they're here. No one looked me in the eye and questioned a Marian High School education. I've seen where it's taken people, and I've seen what they've done for society. We may be a small school, we've got a big heart, and most importantly, we've got great goals. Our future can't be any brighter. Look forward to you being part of it. Look forward to you young people becoming Colson Phillies. Any questions on the athletic program, see me. On a little niche thing, I will see anybody who's interested in freshman football after this is done over in the corner at the end of the day. We do have our basketball, boys basketball represented by Coach Smith, softball, Coach D'Angelo, golf, Coach Burleski, cross country, Coach Dormer, and I can answer any questions generally. But again, I believe I teach and coach at the best school in the state of Pennsylvania. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce a gentleman who has done a great deal of service to our school, especially in obtaining for us financial aid. to help our students currently here and hopefully those of you who will be joining us. And so at this time, I would like to introduce to you Mr. John Nonemaker.
I'm a blabbermouth sister, so I hope I have more than 3 minutes. Good afternoon. I'm John Nonemaker, and my son Christian is a junior here at Marian Catholic High School. My wife Sandy and I have 4 children. They have all attended Catholic grade school and high school. 3 have already graduated from college. This is our 27th consecutive year of having a child enrolled in a Catholic school. Sister has asked me to share our Catholic school experience with you from a parent's point of view. My wife and I are convinced that a child's high school academic development determines success in college and later in life. Our 3 children who have graduated from college all did so by making the Dean's List every single semester. They all graduated in the top of their class. In fact, our daughter Megan was the co-valedictorian of her Marywood graduating class with a 4.0 cumulative grade point average. Our son Jonathan recently received his master's degree from Old Dominion University, also with a 4.0 cumulative grade point average. Our son Matthew just passed all parts of the grueling actuarial science mathematics exam, and incidentally the pass rate for all 5 parts is 11.1%. In light of these accomplishments, Sandy and I have often been asked, how did all of our children do what they did? What did we as their parents do differently? Well, we figured out very early that their Catholic school education was the key to maximizing their unique talents, gifts, and abilities. They all accomplished their respective honors because they had a solid background in all of their high school subjects, which laid the foundation for their success. They learned how to write papers, budget their time, develop strong oral and written communication skills, think critically and analytically, and to appreciate art and music. They developed these skills under the guidance of caring, experienced, dedicated teachers who taught them in a loving Christian school environment. That's what we have here at Marian. Now I know what you are thinking. All of what Marian has to offer comes at a cost. That cost is called tuition. In round figures, the cost to attend Marian before financial aid is around $5,000 a year. It sounds like a lot of money, but those of you who are already sending your child to a feeder school are well on your way. You are already paying more than half of what the Marian tuition is. For those of you who are coming from a public school, I can assure you that a Marian education is worth every penny. I often laugh to myself when parents who don't send their child to Marian tell me that they don't do so because they can't afford the tuition. Yet they frequently go on vacations to Disney World, buy new cars, and attend professional sporting events. Isn't their child's education worth more than these fleeting material pleasures? I have kept track of what we have spent on Catholic school tuition during those 27 years, and I've compared it to what our children have received in college scholarships. They have received more in college scholarships than what we have paid in Catholic school tuition. A Catholic school tuition is an investment, and there is no investment in the financial world with more than a 100% rate of return. Did we ever worry about how we were going to pay that tuition? Every one of those 27 years. Did our good Lord provide us with the means to pay that tuition? Every one of those 27 years. He provided for us, and and I'm confident that He will provide for you. You have a decision to make this week. Marian High School, or a public high school, or another private school. When our children were ready for high school, we made that decision for them. We heard all of the arguments that you will hear. Their friends were going to the public high school or to the other private school. The classes were easier at the public high school. The sporting teams were better at the public high school. Well, we are of the belief that a 13 or 14-year-old brain is not sufficiently developed to make such an important decision in life. I think you will agree that we made the right decision for our children. We just celebrated the Feast of the Epiphany. Like the wise men at the first Epiphany, you traveled here today in search of something special for your child. When the prophet Isaiah spoke of the Epiphany, he said, "Lift up your eyes and look around." That is what I encourage you to do today. Look around and see everything that Marian has to offer. An epiphany is when an important truth suddenly becomes clear. It is my sincere prayer for you today that you will have an epiphany that Marian is the right choice for your child. I'm going to be here all afternoon. Please say hello and allow me to help you make your decision so that your family may enjoy all of the blessings that our family has enjoyed.
Hiding behind the poster over there, a young man who's going to play a game here at 4:30, varsity basketball coach, girls varsity basketball coach, Paul Bruno. I'm not sure if people know he's there. Sorry about that, Paul.
Now comes the fun part. Are the young men and women in the back ready? There are young men and women in the back who are going to take you on a tour and deposit you at the places that you are supposed to be at. I encourage you to, if you have questions, ask these young men and women because they are happy to share. I'm looking back there. There are students there from our feeder schools. There are students there who came to us from public school. So there's a wealth of knowledge back there, and they're more than happy to share their feelings about Marian High School and their adjustment. Some of them, I think, have adjusted too well. And I can share this story because the young lady has left the room. But one of the young women that was up here this morning singing her heart out, she came last year to all of our prospective parent meeting and burst into tears every single time. She was inconsolable. She did not want to come here. She has already run for student government president. She has been here for the singing. I keep asking her, where is that girl? So, you know, as tough as it was, the decision was for her to make, she has made an excellent adjustment to life here at Marian. I don't think we could get her out of the building now. All right, so when you came in and you registered, you were all given a folder, and hopefully that folder has a letter on it. So at this time,